For me,
Yeah.
Baboom!
Baboom.
10!
Ah, no. No. What is going on? Welcome back to this hobby of ours. I am in Long Beach with none other than Big Wrist Energy, Curt. Watch by Design. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. So I'm here with the doppelganger, the really handsome man known as D, while the real D is living in...
Parts unknown. Don't say where, don't say where.
Parts unknown, okay? He's now up to over 400 pounds. He's in his tidy whities, okay?
I find it interesting.
His landlady keeps him fed with Hot Pockets and gallons of Hawaiian Punch and Kool-Aid, okay?
Mountain Dew Code Red. Too funny.
You still have that meme I sent you of the 350-pound guy in the tidy whities?
Yeah, and I photoshopped his head onto it.
Mom! So down another dozen Hot Box and a gallon of punch.
Yeah, do me a favor, hit your GPS and lead us back to the venue since mine's occupado while we're doing this.
Yeah.
So, wanted to take an opportunity to do a just one watch Rolex GMT Redux because one of my number one viewers is dissatisfied at how I rated his one watch that he wore for, was it 5 years?
Yeah. How about
how many
30
years?
plus? Yeah, over 32 years.
This
This year will be 41 years. I've owned it.
Gosh, that's incredible. So I figure, why not, right?
Yeah.
Give it a fair shake.
Left turn downtown, Civic Center Drive.
Wait, 6th Street?
Center Civic Drive.
Center.
Left turn, 0.4 miles.
Roger that. Tally ho, right 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And, see what see what we're going to do live and uncut with Curt about the Just One Watch for the Rolex GMT.
Yeah.
Why don't you flash it up on screen since you're wearing it, sir?
Yeah, let me take it off here so people can get a good shot of it.
But,
anyway.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, let me see that.
Okay.
Let me see this.
1983 16750.
1983. Babaam.
So a little bit on the watch. It is
hold on. I also brought my GMT. Babaam, Christopher Ward, C60. Go ahead.
So 316L case, non-in-house movement, acrylic crystal, hollow end links, hollow center links, jingly jangly bracelet.
16750?
16750. Matte dial 16750. So visually almost identical to a 1675. Only it has these upgrades from the 1675. It's a 4 hertz movement, hacking seconds, 100 meters versus 50 meters water resistance, and quick set date.
Love it. Cannot wait to inherit it. Until then, I shall enjoy my hobby of ours colorway GMT, which I find to be the perfect watch because it's got GMT. Well, actually, let me set the story straight. The GMT watch is the perfect Just One watch. Doesn't mean it's going to get a perfect score, but it is the best of the Just One watches for a handful of reasons. We'll touch upon them today. And the reason I like the Christopher Ward so much is it's got those gradations from 0 to 15 that I find it far easier to use to time a steak, whatever. If I was a diver, I could dive it. This has got 600 meters water resistance, ETA inside, and adore it. So, my previous score, I believe, the one that was the objectionable score was, I think, 35.
36, 35.
I think it was 35. Editorial staff will drop it in. And
scoring this watch 35 means you'll never see this.
Well, I know it's going to be better, but we're going to go through it. Maximum of 10, starting from the top, sir. Timeless.
10.
Slam dunk. Boom. Also a 10. Absolutely timeless. It is, I guess you could, well, that's not the first pilot watch, but because pilots were wearing
It's not
watches.
even the first GMT. The Glycine Airman really is, but it is an icon. I put it,
it's the Pepsi.
I don't put it in the top 10 of iconic watches of all time, but it easily makes the top 15.
No, I'd gosh,
Okay.
close
Well,
to top 5. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the easy part. Sporty. Now, to reframe, when I kicked off this series, I started saying that in order to get a perfect 10, you needed to be 300 meters water resistance. And that was his first objection, and I heard it. And I think that if the
Your audience needs to hear it.
if the ISO certification is 200 meters, why am I holding something to 300?
Because
so I reduced it to 200 based on your input.
Sporty isn't just a dive watch, okay? So we have a pilot watch here.
Yeah.
I wore this watch 24/7, 365 for 22 plus years. I showered with it daily, hot steamy showers, soap in the ocean with it, swimming with it, hot tubbing with it. It has not once leaked. To quote Tim Mosso, Curt, if you said you kept this in a box for 40 years, I would believe you. It looks that well. It's never leaked. 100 meters is more than enough, okay, to be sporty. You do not. Basically, you're equating sport. You're equating sporty with dive watch, and I take
in order
major
to get
exception.
You take umbrage.
Yeah.
In order to be a 10, it would have to be.
What's a Royal Oak? 100 meters, 120 meters. Okay, that's good enough. Okay?
No, not really. But so for me, on this one, I'm going 9 on sporty, but you are going.
Baboom 10.
It's Babaam. It's not Baboom.
No, I'm Baboom. You're Babaam.
Love it. So if you thought that was only the first of our potential differences,
if a watch doesn't leak, if a 100-meter watch doesn't leak in 40 years of wearing it, as I do,
it's an interesting point, sir. It's an interesting.
It's sporty
point.
Enough for anybody on the.
Well, let me put it this way: a 200-meter water resistance is superior to a 100 meters. Yes or no?
Like I said, real world experience trumps hypothetical. Okay.
Well, no, it's 200 meters is better. 300 meters is better than 100.
Yeah.
But if 200 meters is better than 100, then a watch with that needs to be able to score higher than a 100.
No, not necessarily.
So I'm going 9.
Okay.
But here we go on to dress. Now, before he gets to his point, which is going to be a good point, I want it to be heard. I did score it a touch low last time, if for no other reason than it does fit under a cuff. In this configuration, it's more or less, it fits under a cuff, but the red and the blue does kind of stick out. I think you could make a case for the all black bezel version being a bit more dressier. I think I went 6 last time. That's a touch low. I'll easily go 7. I don't know if I could be persuaded to 8, but I want to let Curt yap about what he feels it should be. And take it away, sir.
So first of all, if James Bond can wear a Rolex Submariner with a tuxedo, okay, James Bond is the only person that can wear a Rolex Submariner with a tux because James Bond is cool and he's James Bond. Well, guess what? Marine pilots are even freaking cooler, all right? So, colorways.
Yes.
Black dial, white numerals, red and blue, okay? Take a look at a set of Marine Corps mess dress uniforms, black tie equivalent, the highest dress standard, okay? Yeah. Perfect color match, perfect color wave. Okay,
that's
so
true,
as a Marine pilot,
but that's you.
So for me, Baboom,
Baboom,
10.
No,
10.
You own a JLC, right?
Doesn't matter.
You own a JLC.
I own a Parmigiani.
JLC is a dress watch. JLC is a more superior. The Reverso is
not
a
gold.
superior.
Matter, okay?
It's a superior dress watch to the GMT.
The only thing that would make this superior if it was a white gold.
Aye.
And thin too. It's 12.
See, here's the thing.
12.5 millimeters. So
you're not being objective.
39.
You're not being objective.
Millimeter. Yes, I am.
No, you're not. That is not an objectively 10 dress watch. The JLC Reverso is a 10 dress watch. The Datejust
for
is a 10.
Cooler than Marine Corps aviator, you bet it is. Okay, I don't care about all you other peons out there in Watch World, Watch Land. Okay,
I'm going to have to censor him. No, it's I can't allow a 10. I'm going to put it down because you're.
No, you can allow a 10.
You're not being objective. It's highly personal, and in truth, it matched your uniform perfectly as you stated. But that's we're going beyond our own personal bias, I believe. At least that's part of the goal. So wait a minute. So you're going 10, 10, 10.
Yes.
Ugh. No.
Keep going. We've got one more category to go.
What are mine? Mine is 10, 9. I need to settle on what I'm going to score it as a dress piece.
Let me finish this up. Okay.
Yeah.
One watch for over 30 years, on the wrist for 40. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the last category, my friend?
We're not there yet.
Yeah, we are.
I'm trying to tally my own. I haven't decided what my dress score is going to be. It's not going to be 6 like last time. I'm just trying to debate whether or not. You know what? I'll go 8. I'll give it an 8.
All
right. Last category. Satisfied.
30 years, one watch, 40 years on the wrist, married with it, whatever. It's a 10, 40. Baboom!
Babam! Now, I actually slam dunk. It's a 10 for me as well. It's absolutely a 10 for me in satisfaction. But the core of the satisfaction component is, would I be satisfied to the degree that I would not need additional watches? Easily a yes. Easily a yes. So, remind us of your score again, sir.
40!
And mine was 10. I'm a 37. So my new score on the Rolex GMT, 16750, that I'm going to inherit from Curt.
No, you'll never inherit it because you don't give it its credit, okay? If it doesn't score 40, okay?
You know what? I can go white hat or black hat with getting that watch from you, sir. I'm trying to help you to do the right thing and to put that watch on the wrist of someone.
There are plenty of good 16700s out there that are 10 years newer that are the same watch.
And then because that GMT hand is tied to the hour hand. It's not independent, right?
Yeah.
There was a time when I was contemplating one of those, and at the time you could get them for $4 or $5 grand.
Yeah.
I think now they'll come down to around 12-ish.
How about the all black?
No, if you're gonna go Rolex GMT, get the Pepsi.
Get the Pepsi.
Vintage. I consider that modern vintage. I'm still trying to get a Sprite. I will not pay over list for a Sprite. I went downtown LA looking at watch to their jewelry district.
Sure.
And this one dude had a Sprite for $17.5.
Wow.
Which is not bad.
Really?
They were in the high 20s at one point.
Wow.
That's the lowest
Yeah.
over list price I've seen as of yet. I would never pay it.
See, I consider a modern GMT from the dealer a 10 grand watch, but that's me.
Yeah, and I think.
And understand, when I bought mine, these were under $1,000, just under $1,000.
Yeah, I think this is.
Of course, 41 years ago, but
I think it's 11.5.
I mean, if you just look at inflation.
So in summation, your score, sir?
40.
40.
Baboom.
Baboom. Look at him starting his own catchphrases. I'll go 37. I'll give it an uptick on the dress because it's particularly that model. I think that wears better as a quote in a dress option because it's thinner than the modern. But you make some valid points about your marine dress code.
Yeah.
I mean, you're absolutely right. It's a perfect match for the colorways. But
put the photo up of the Marine mess dress uniform plate today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
that'll give folks that maybe don't know what the uniform looks like.
Yeah, I can pop in. So are you feeling a little bit better that you felt your voice was heard and that I revised some of my statements?
It's fine.
Yeah. Good times. All right.
Got to get the big babooms in there though.
The babooms. The babooms. And the babooms. And the babams. Actually, maybe that'll be our podcast. Babam and baboom. All right. Hope that wherever you are in this wonderful, beautiful hobby of ours, you are having fun, you are blessed, and you're driving around with your equivalent friend, Curt, enjoying the hobby, talking watches, goofing off, and, living life.
The Brit Bar.
The Brit Bar. Yeah, maybe we'll stop in there.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, Long Beach, what are you going to do? All right, we will catch you in the next one. Peace! If you'd like to support the channel, head over to hobbyofhours.com. We've got artwork, coffee mugs, hats, t-shirts, and even a watch book. 1001 Watch Designs, Volume 1. Over 1,000 designs in here. Steampunk, super futuristic, kaleidoscope, even super real ones. Watches that you could probably put on your wrist today. It's a great way to support the channel. Thanks for coming along on the ride.